In a world obsessed with fame and fortune, there's a secret path to wealth that few dare to tread. It's not about flashy cars or designer clothes. It's about becoming invisible. Picture this. You're walking down a busy street, surrounded by people hustling and bustling. Among them is a man in a simple suit, carrying a worn briefcase. He blends in perfectly with the crowd. Little do they know, he's worth millions. That's the power of invisibility in the pursuit of wealth. It's a strategy that goes against everything we're taught about success. We're told to stand out, to make noise, to be seen. But what if the real key to riches lies in staying hidden? Think about it. When you're invisible, you're free from the prying eyes of the world. You can make moves without scrutiny, build your empire without interference. It's like being a ninja in the world of finance, striking silently and effectively. But how does one become invisible? It's not about disappearing into thin air. It's about living modestly, avoiding unnecessary attention, and operating strategically from the shadows. Imagine you're at a high-stakes poker game. The loudest player at the table isn't necessarily the one with the best hand. It's often the quiet one, observing, calculating, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. That's the invisible rich person in action. This approach isn't about being miserly or living in fear. It's about being smart with your wealth. It's about understanding that true power doesn't need to announce itself. It whispers. It doesn't shout. Think of the wealthiest people you know. Are they the ones flaunting their riches on social media? Probably not. The truly wealthy often keep a low profile, letting their actions and achievements speak for themselves. Consider the story of the millionaire next door. They drive a modest car, live in an average house, and shop at regular stores. Their wealth isn't obvious from the outside, but behind closed doors, they're making strategic investments, growing their wealth silently but surely. This invisible approach to wealth isn't just about avoiding attention. It's about focus. When you're not busy trying to impress others, you can concentrate on what really matters, building your wealth through smart decisions and disciplined habits. Imagine you're building a house. Would you rather have a flashy exterior with a weak foundation or a solid structure that can withstand any storm? The invisible rich choose the latter. They focus on creating a strong financial foundation, even if it doesn't look impressive from the outside. But being invisible doesn't mean being inactive. Far from it, the invisible rich are often the most active in their pursuits. They're constantly learning, adapting, and seizing opportunities. They just do it quietly, without fanfare. Think of it like a submarine. On the surface, the ocean looks calm, but beneath the waves, there's a powerful vessel moving with purpose and precision. That's how the invisible rich operate in the world of finance. This approach also offers protection. When you're not flaunting your wealth, you're less likely to attract unwanted attention or become a target for scams and frauds. It's like having a financial invisibility cloak, shielding you from potential threats. Imagine you're a rare bird in the forest. The ones that survive aren't the ones with the brightest feathers, drawing attention from predators. It's the ones that blend in, using camouflage to their advantage. The same principle applies to preserving and growing wealth. But being invisible isn't just about self-preservation. It's about having the freedom to make bold moves without the weight of public expectation. When no one's watching, you can take risks, try new strategies, and pivot quickly when needed. Think of it like a chess game. The most powerful moves often happen in the middle of the board, away from the edges, where all the attention is focused. The invisible rich operate in these hidden spaces, making strategic moves that others might not even notice until it's too late. This approach also allows for long-term thinking. When you're not chasing instant gratification or public approval, you can focus on building wealth that lasts. It's like planting a tree. The process might not be glamorous, but the results, given time, can be magnificent. Imagine you're a master painter. Would you rather create a quick sketch that gets immediate praise, or work on a masterpiece that takes years but will be admired for generations? The invisible rich choose the masterpiece every time. But becoming invisible isn't easy in our hyper-connected world. It requires discipline, self-control, and a willingness to go against the grain. It means resisting the urge to show off, to compete with others on superficial levels. Think of it like training for a marathon. It's not about sprinting the first mile and collapsing. It's about pacing yourself, conserving energy, and focusing on the long-term goal. The invisible rich are in it for the long haul. This approach also requires a shift in mindset. Instead of seeking validation from others, you find satisfaction in your own progress and achievements. It's like being an undercover superhero. You know your true power, even if others don't see it. Imagine you're a master spy. Your success doesn't come from being recognized on the street. It comes from completing your mission undetected. That's the mindset of the invisible rich. But being invisible doesn't mean being isolated. The invisible rich often have strong networks, built on trust and mutual respect, rather than flashy displays of wealth. It's like having a secret society of successful individuals, supporting each other behind the scenes. Think of it like roots of a tree. They're not visible above ground, but they form a vast, interconnected network that provides strength and stability. That's how the invisible rich support and grow with each other. In the end, becoming invisible to become rich is about understanding true value. It's about knowing that real wealth isn't measured by what others can see, but by the freedom and security it provides. So, if you want to become rich, consider becoming invisible. Build your wealth quietly, strategically, and with purpose. Because in the world of finance, sometimes the most powerful move is the one no one sees coming. Remember, in the game of wealth, it's not about being seen. It's about seeing opportunities that others miss. So, blend in, observe, and strike when the time is right. Your invisibility might just be your greatest asset on the path to riches.